Hello everyone and welcome to our live coverage of the EGCA Champions League 2026 of the International Goalball Tournament Ciutat de Barcelona. Today is the final day, finals coming to this today here in Barcelona. So I am Marc Barraca and I am here with Nayal Guedes. Nayal, good morning.
Good morning. Yes, we're in finals day today, so we've got four really good matches. The first match of the day, we've got Napea against Northern All Stars for the 7th to 8th place matchup. And we've got Northern All Stars receiving the ball first. Really good block. Matt Loftus pushing the ball out to the right-hand wing. Finds the back of the net, post and in. That's the dream start for the Northern All Stars team that they wanted for a Sunday morning.
Yes, the first goal of the day, first less than 15 seconds, so we expect a lot of goals today. It's the match between Napea and Northern All Stars, so Napea is playing right now with number 5 is Ronen as the center, and the right wing is number 7 Besalainen, and on the left wing is Montonen, number 6. Trying now Montonen to score.
Yeah, I've been trying to get past Lois Turner. It's really hard to score past her. So we got Lois Turner on the Northern All Stars team in the centre, Matt Loftus on the left-hand wing, and David Butler on the right. It's an experienced Northern All Stars team. David Butler getting a nod for the start over Caleb Nanevy and David Scott. Bouncing effort there by Lois Turner, finds the hands of the centre, passed off to the left winger.
Now trying Besalainen to score, trying to surprise the Northern All Stars defense. A great block now by Lois Turner. Great start by Northern All Stars team.
Yeah, really nice start. Matt Loftus around the centre, trying to find the gap between the left winger and right and the centre, trying to get that through.
Shot coming by Montonen right now. Great block by David Butler on the right wing. Now David trying to score. Easy now for Besalainen. Cross-court shot from David. Now shot coming by Besalainen. Great block by the defensive line of Northern All Stars. The possession now is for Napea.
Yeah, really good backup stop there by Matt Loftus over Lois Turner, making sure it stays out the net. Montana looking to try to beat Lois Turner, but as we've seen throughout this tournament,
Yes.
she is one of the strongest players in this tournament and one of the top female players in the world at the moment.
So Lois Turner as the center. On the right wing we have David Butler, and on the left Matthew Loftus. Now David Butler trying to score. Great block now by Besalainen and Tommy. On the right wing, cross-court shot. Great block by Lois Turner. Now the ball out. Trying to score Napea, trying to find the gap.
Yeah, it's really good having the microphones on the side because you can really hear what the players are
Yes.
saying and talking to each other. It's interesting for those conversations that you hear between each other. David Butler picks up the ball from the left-hand post. Matt Loftus is covering up the movement, bouncing effort across the centre. Well dealt with by the Napea team.
Trying now Montonen to score. Great block by Lois Turner.
Peter Doyle wasn't too happy about that one. He thought it was a high ball. It does hit the floor before.
And the ball hits the post. And great save by Montonen right now. Great correction.
Really great correction there. He had presence of mind just to be calm, take the ball off the line, didn't hear the two whistles, so he just had to pick up the ball and get the ball gone as soon as he could. Bouncing effort by Lois Turner, trying to beat the centre, finds the centre's feet and passed out to the right winger.
Opportunity coming now for Vesalainen, and it is. He found the gap between the right winger and the center of Northern All-Stars, so it's 1-1 right now.
Yeah, David Butler didn't correct his body movement for the ball up being on the opposite side. He was hugging his line and he opened up the gap there.
Two teams searching the goal right now.
That was a good stop by David Butler. After you've conceded a goal, you always need a good stop.
Yes.
You want to get yourself back onto it. Matt Loftus with a nice effort. Quick return. Lois Turner, well dealt with.
Great block by Lois. Now.
A little bit of a team scramble after.
Yes. David Butler trying to score. Great block by number 5, Eronen. Now, new opportunity for Montonen on the left with that great shot. Now, it's the turn for Northern All-Stars. Matthew trying to score. What a block. Great block by Montonen.
Yeah, got enough over the ball to push that out of bounds. He needed everything on that. That looked like that was going to be a copy-paste goal from his first one, post and in. He's already found that post twice.
And now the ball. Great block by Louis Turner, and the ball blocked out.
Lois Turner talking to her boys, making sure that they're understanding the defensive setups.
Great block by Lois Turner. 7 minutes left of this first half. David Butler trying to score. Now Montonen. Another opportunity for him. Great block by the defensive line of Northern All-Stars. So, another shot coming by the team of Peter Doyle. Now, ball, hands of Vesalainen, the goal scorer of Napea's team. Lois Turner in the center, trying to surprise the defensive line of Napea. Great block by Vesalainen. Tommy. He moves now to the left. He's going to try a new shot. Great block by David Butler. Both teams now testing each other. Both teams, they want to get the win.
He just had feedback coming in across to David Butler from the Northern All-Stars team, telling him that's the bouncing shot that he needs to be doing. Nice bouncing effort there by Montonen. David Butler does deal with it well, picks up the ball, passes it to Matt Loftus, moves it back over to his left wing, trying to beat the centre and the winger. Does not this time. The right winger for Napea goes to his post, tries to beat Lois Turner in the centre, does also not beat Lois Turner.
Lois Turner. What a shot by Lois. Great block by Montonen. Now, fast reaction by Montonen. And new opportunity for Northern All-Stars. Less than 5 minutes and a half. David trying to score. Great block by Napea now. Great defensive line effort of both sides. And now it is a goal for Northern All-Stars.
You hate to see it happen. He went for the rotation, the ball slipped out the back of his hand and it went in and found the back of the net. That's the first goal of the weekend.
Yes.
You don't want to see it happen, and they don't want to feel that happening on the final day of play.
So Vesalainen just scored 2 goals by the moment.
He's got 2 goals, unfortunately. One's for the other team at the minute.
That could happen. So now, Northern All Stars, they are winning 1-2 versus Napeya. New opportunity for now David Wadler on the right, trying to surprise Napeya defense. Great block by the Finnish team. Now it's a great shot by Vesalainen. Great block also by Lois Turner.
Solid feet there by Lois Turner. Bit of confusion to who was picking up the ball. Matt Loftus elects to pick it up, takes it over to his left wing, bouncing effort from a rotation. Big pass coming across. You don't really see them that often in goalball anymore, but it is an effective pass.
David Wadler with the ball trying to score. Great block by Montonen. Right now, great block by Lois Turner. What a center he is.
Yeah, she really is. She's a great centre. Oh, bad second line defence there for Montonen, saving the Napeya centre.
3 minutes and a half to finish this first half. What a block now by Northern All Stars defense. They need to be quick right now. Great block by Montonen.
Yeah, well handled there by Matt Loftus. He knew that he had to pick up the ball, get it gone, but he was still able to do it out of a movement shot. So credit to him on that. Bouncing effort dealt well with again by Lois Turner. This is going to be a common theme and a common comment today, that she deals well with these bouncing efforts against her, and the smooth efforts against her as well. She just deals with everything.
Trying now. Vesalainen to score. Number 7 on the right, trying to get the goal. Great block by the defensive line of Northern All Stars. Great block. Another one now by Napeya. Let's see if they can score one more goal, and now there is a timeout for the Finnish team. So both teams receiving instructions right now. Northern All Stars winning right now.
Yeah, Northern All Stars are up 2-1. If I was the Napeya team, I wouldn't be too disheartened with that. They scored one of the goals for them. So technically we're on an even keel. In their mindsets, that's how they should be approaching this one. They've only conceded 1 goal, and that was the first shot in open play. So since then, they have been quite solid in defence. Northern All Stars haven't really tested them. Matt Loftus is throwing in those shots that is going to test them a bit, but they are dealing quite well with this Northern All Stars team, and also vice versa. The Northern All Stars team are dealing well with Napeya. Matt Loftus with the pickup goes back to his goal line. Rotation effort, bouncing effort. It does fizz out on that second bounce because the Napeya team are sitting so far back on the bouncing shots. This
Great block.
It's a great block. This is turning into, it needs to be a bit more of a smooth shot game. It's like straight line shots, curve shots, rather than your bouncing efforts. That's how then you're going to catch them out on the bounces later on in the game. Bouncing effort by Lois Turner. Really nice length on it.
Trying now to score Tommy Vesalainen another goal, and now the ball directly out. So it's another opportunity now for Matthew Loftus. The ball directly out. Possession now for Napeya. Now possession for Bill Montonen. On the right now, he moves to his left, trying to surprise the defensive line of Northern All Stars, and it's a great defensive effort by Luis and David.
Yeah, she moves back on that bouncing shot as soon as the ball goes up. David Butler elects to move back on it, takes the bouncing shot, finds the body of Montonen. It's a really nice little battle we've got going on at the moment between these two teams. There's little individual battles that we see. Matt Loftus is trying to beat Vesalainen down his line. Looks like he's looking for that shot again. No, he cuts it across the centre.
Yes.
Oh, quick return. Bit of a slow, quick return, but he had
Yes.
a bit of a feeling like someone was out of place. Just did not find the accuracy to hit it.
Trying to score Luis Turner, now possession for Napeja. Vesalainen with a great shot and also a great block by Northern All Stars. They need to be fast. Now, great shot.
Yeah, it was a bit of a setting shot just to calm things down.
We are seeing now fast movements. Block out by Montonen, number 6 of Napeja, trying to get the second goal for the team of Oskar Nystrom. We are not seeing any foul, any penalty, long ball or high ball at the moment, so both teams with a great concentration, with a great focus.
Yeah, they're staying disciplined at the minute. This Napeja team's not giving away many penalties throughout the weekend. Northern All Stars, they can go through a spell where they can't give away some. They end up in a penalty shootout yesterday, so they've got a bit of practice with penalty shootouts. End of the first half.
Yes, end of the first half. So Northern All Stars winning 2-1 versus Napeja. A brief pause and we will back. Second half about to start. So Northern All Stars make some changes. David on the right wing and Nanevi on the left. So in the center now Matthew Loftus. Also some changes on the Nepea's lineup. Number 8 Utrianin enters on the right wing.
Opening effort there by the Northern All Stars finds the player centre.
Great block now by Matthew. Trying to score some goal now. And great block by Montonen. Montonen trying to score. Great block by Matthew Loftus. Another one for him. David Scott. Powerful shot coming. Let's see. What a shot. Great block by Utrianen. And what we can expect about this second half, Niall?
We can expect a bit more pace getting interjected. The first half it was feeling each other out. Second half, no team wants to finish last in this group stage. Well, not the group stage. The final rankings. They want to finish above each other. So who's going to be able to close out this match? It falls down to this one.
Let's see who can take the win on today's first match. And now, what a block by Caleb Nanevi. What a block by the number 8 of Northern All Stars. So close, the goal for Nepeia.
Yeah, and Caleb's sitting in 5th place at the moment in scoring. He wants to get himself a few more goals, see if he can get up the scoring list as well.
Possession now returns to Northern All Stars. So, shot coming for David Scott. Trying to score, and what a block! What a block by Montonen. The ball hits the number 6 and then hits the post.
Yeah, he pushed it onto the post. Well done by Montonen to do that one. He wedged it there.
Another attempt coming for Montonen. Number 6. Great shot. Also great block by David Scott. Less than 10 minutes. Remember that today we will have the battle for the 3rd and the 4th position with a place in the finals of Berlin.
Yeah, that's what today is all around. That 3rd, 4th place game. Both teams in the 1st, 2nd, they've qualified.
For sure.
It's all about that 3rd, 4th place game today to qualify for that final spot from this tournament.
And also who will win this international tournament, Ciutat de Barcelona, today.
Oh, we've got a really good match in the final. We've got the strong shooting Termalika squad going up against the solid defensive squad of Aarhus, who have not lost a game and has already beat Termalika once.
Yes. Termalika versus Aarhus. Now Montonen hits the left post of Northern All Stars goal, so 2-1. Trying to score Utranen. Ooh, so close now because was Matthew who can't catch the ball, and Nanevi with a great effort. Great defensive line now by Northern All Stars. They are trying to get another goal, but at the moment they have only one goal of distance. Matthew trying to score. Great block by Napeya. Great block by Montonen.
Really nice block there. A nice long pass. It sets them up for the rotation shot. Well dealt with by Caleb Nanivi and Matt Loftus in that pocket.
Directly out. That shot from Nanivi. Who trying new attempt. Now opportunity for David. Directly out. Ball possession for Napeya.
Yeah, this Northern All-Stars team, they're starting to really test the lines of the Napeya squad, trying to beat them down the line. Quick return.
It could be Niall the first game without penalties. Let's see if there.
The penalties will always come. You never know. There's been some games, where there's not many penalties. We've not had a game without a single one yet, but penalties will come. It's just part of the game that we need to understand. Great bouncing effort there. Beats the centre, but Matone backs him up. Bit of a wayward pass, leading with the pass. Bouncing effort across. David Scott catches it with the hands, picks it up, goes back to the goal, out to his right wing, swooping it across, and the Napeya centre deals with it, pushes it out of bounds to the right winger.
Trying to score now, Nanevi. Center trying to get the third goal. Now ball possession for Napeya. Good running with the ball on the right side. Great block by Matthew. It's a fast shot now by Matthew. Great block. Opportunity now for Montonen on the left side. Trying a cross-court shot straight to the center. Great block by Matthew. New opportunity now for David Scott. What a bounce shot. Another great block by Montonen. And he's searching the gap. He's searching the angle. So let's see if Montonen achieves that goal. Ball now directly out. Ball possession for Northern All Stars. Niall.
Yeah, Northern All-Stars, they're handling them quite well at the moment. David Scott passes the ball back centre to Caleb Neavy, bouncing effort across the centre. But the centre's been struggling to deal with these ball forwards. He's let a few go. Matt Loftus, very quick pick up to David Scott, passes the ball off to David Scott, trying to catch him whilst they're unset. Montonen deals with it well, bouncing effort across Matt Loftus, picks the ball up, passes it to Caleb Neavy on the right hand pocket. Fake run up by Matt Loftus, bouncing effort, finds the centre's hands, passes it off to the right wing.
Less than 6 minutes right now. Pesalainen trying to score. A great block by Northern All Stars. Now, an opportunity for David Scott in the center, trying to surprise Napeya defense. David with that shot. Great block by Montonen. New shot coming. A powerful one for sure. It is. And great block by Nanevi. Now ball directly out. Ball possession for Napeya. It is now Utrianen with the ball. Number 8 on the right side, trying to surprise Nanevi. It is a great block by Matthew Loftus. Very confident Matthew Loftus now in the center. 5 minutes left. Opportunity for Montonen on the left. He's going to try a new shot. Straight line shot or cross court shot straight to the center. And now it's a timeout. What a match. What a match.
Yeah, it's been a bit of a stalemate for each other team. They've not scored any goals in the second half yet. They're trying to suss each other out, trying to figure out. Peter Doyle spotted something that he wants to talk over with his team, so he's going to have that conversation now with them. They've got plenty of firepower, both teams, to be able to score some goals. And I feel like as soon as one goal goes in, a lot of goals are going to start happening. Because sometimes when it rains, it pours.
Less than 5 minutes left. Now ball possession for Northern All Stars. Matthew Loftus with the ball, trying to score. Great block now by Napea defense. Utrianen with the ball, trying to find the angle, now out. Block out for Nanevi on the left. Nanevi trying to score. Great block by Napea. No goals this second half, as Niall was saying. But for sure, we will see one goal or not.
Oh, we'll see some goals.
I
if
think
it's
so.
anything about goal, the goals will come. It's just waiting to see when and how and who. We've seen this Napea team, they've even given themselves a goal. Bouncing effort there, big bouncing effort. Matt Loftus deals with it well, finds David Scott on the right wing, bouncing across the centre, dealt well with.
I think so that we will see some goals. Now Utrain with the ball, great block by Matthew Loftus. Now passes the ball to Nanevi, trying to score. Nanevi, great block.
Quick return.
Yes, quick return, and now great block by Matthew Loftus. He's doing an incredible match, an incredible defensive match. David, great block by Montonen with the feet. Now Montonen trying a cross-court shot. Great block, another one for Matthew. Fake run now by Nanevi, trying to score. Matthew, great block by Napea.
What I'd like to see from this Northern All-Stars team is them coming outside the court and back into it, because it opens up the angles for them and gives them a whole different look. Currently they're hitting the same spots and it's letting the player deal with them. Finds the ball blocked over by David Scott and Matt Loftus, but shooting from outside of the court and in, I know that that's in their repertoire as well. Caleb Nevey sets himself up on the right post, looking to cut the ball across the centre, dealt well with the hands, and also vice versa for the Napea team. They need to start pushing and pulling Matt Loftus around. They need to figure out how they can dislodge him from his game at the moment.
David Scott with the ball, trying to surprise now Napea's defensive line. 2 minutes and a half. Utrianen trying to score, great block now by David Scott. Another one for him on the right wing, trying to surprise Napea's defense. Napea need one goal.
Yeah, they need a goal to bring this even. So they're on the back foot right now. Northern All-Stars are happy to sit and wait.
Great block by Montonen on the left wing right now. Cross, straight line shot. Great block by David Scott. David with a cross-court shot. Block out right now by Utrianen. Ball possession now for Napea. Napea is Utrianen in the center. Next attempt coming, cross-court shot. Block out by Northern All-Stars. Less than 2 minutes. Let's see if the coaches make some changes or not. Ball possession for Montonen in the center. Now he moves to the left, trying a new shot coming. But Matthew Loftus. Great.
It looks
movement.
like it was a 10-second
Yes,
penalty.
10 seconds penalty for Northern All Stars.
First penalty opportunity of the game for either team.
So Northern All Stars can make the difference bigger.
He's the player centres already went up to the high ball line and set himself. Is he going to just stay there? It's a bold move, showing your hand that early.
Matthew trying to score, and it is
In the back of the net.
Yes.
Matt Loftus, great fake run up there by Caleb Nanivi. Really sold it there for the Finnish centre, who stepped all the way across in his defensive stance. When you're already down, it's so hard to reshift your body weight to come back across, cut it back across the middle, finds the back of the net. Bouncing effort, Caleb Nanivi blocks that.
So
Quick return effort, tries to make it two. No,
Great.
not to be.
great penalty for Northern All Stars. Great definition by Matthew Loftus. New opportunity for David Scott, and what a block now by Montonen, number 6. Now timeout for Napea. 1 minute left. Northern All Stars winning 3-1 versus the Finnish team of Oskarin Nistrom.
Yeah, Peter Doyle's really orchestrated a nice game. It's a low-scoring game, but it's a defensive effort game,
Yes.
especially for early Sunday morning, where local time here is 9:25 a.m. We started this game at 9:15, and the bodies are bruised, the bodies are battered. They're feeling sore. They've had 5 games so far this weekend. They're wanting to close out this weekend and not sustain any injuries. Good blocking effort by Caleb Nevy and Matt Loftus from the bouncing team of Napea. Counter bounce, straight cutting across the centre, well dealt with. Passes to their right wing. Trying to beat them with a bit of speed, not today with Matt Loftus. Passes the ball off to David Scott, round the back centre mark. Bouncing effort does not beat the Napea centre.
Great block now by Montonen. Montonen trying to score the second one for Napea's team, but they can't score too much goals today. Another opportunity now for Matthew Loftus on the right side of the court. Now ball possession for Utrianen. Directly out, 8 seconds left. Possession now for Matthew Loftus, and David Scott trying to score. 2 seconds left. The ball, great block by Napea's defensive line, but the match is over. Northern All Stars win 3-1 versus Napea in this first match of today's finals game.
Yeah, so we've got our first 2 placements sorted out. We've got Napea in 8th place and Northern All Stars in 7th place from this weekend. So we're going to be back soon with our 5th and 6th place game, and then we will be rounding out with our medal games later on today.
back in action at the international tournament Ciutat de Barcelona with the second match of today between Sporting and Brussels. We are here with Niall Geddes. Niall,
Hello.
what a match we have right now.
Yes, we've got our fifth to sixth place playoff game between Sporting CP and Brussels. So let's see how this one unfolds. We've got a really strong shooter of Sacramento. We've seen what he's done throughout this tournament, and we've also got a strong Brussels team that have really turned around their tournament as well. They had a really slow start, won a really close penalty shootout last night against the Northern All-Stars to book their slot into this 5th-6th playoff game. So now we're playing for the best of the losers.
Exactly. Now, number 8 for Brussels is Mapreni on the left side. Center we have number 4 Zemail, and on the right is Tom Van Hoff. For the Portuguese team, for Sporting, center is number 13 Varela, on the right Sacramento, and on the left wing Luis Antonio Miguel.
We didn't really see Luis Antonio Miguel featured too much yesterday.
Yes.
He might have been suffering a bit of an injury, but he is back in this game, back into the starting lineup.
So Luis Antonio Miguel with the ball. Now he moves to his right, trying a cross-court shot. Directly out. So ball possession now for Tom Van Hoff. Tom with the ball, trying to make the first one of the match with a straight line shot. Great reaction by Luis Antonio Miguel.
Yeah, nice reaction save there by Miguel. Pushes the ball around the post. Sacramento has picked the ball up from the right hand side, taken back to the left, bouncing effort across the centre, dealt well with by the Brussels centre number 4.
Now is Mapreni with the ball. Great block by Varela. Both teams now searching the first goal. They want to make it, and now it is a long ball. Infraction by Sacramento, so it's a personal penalty for Brussels. The opportunity to score the first one of the match. So it is Tom Van Hoff with the ball on the left side, trying to surprise Sacramento. Great stop.
Yeah, it was loud footsteps from Tom Van Hoff, gave away where he was shooting. Sacramento tracked the ball really well and got the block.
Now great stop by Sacramento, another one. Ball possession for Sporting. Tom Van Hoff on the right position, trying to score. Now Varela is
looking for the quick return there. He felt like he could test out the Brussels defence. Bouncing effort from Mapreni. Finds the back of the net.
Yes, it's the first goal of the match for Mapreni with a cross-court shot. He surprised number 6 Luis Antonio Miguel. He can't catch the ball, so it's the first goal for Brussels. Another attempt now for Mapreni.
Looking to make it 2.
Directly out.
Wide.
Yeah. So close, but directly out. Sacramento trying to score a powerful shot by number 4 of Sporting. Now another opportunity for Mapreni. Mapreni with a cross-court shot. Now great block by Luis Antonio Miquel. Varela passes the ball to Luis Antonio Miguel on the left, trying a cross-court shot. Great block by Mapreni. Both teams now testing each other. They need to know where is the gap, where they can hurt the other defensive line. And now the ball possession another time for the Brussels team.
Yeah, they're both keeping quite a strong defensive line. They're quite tucked into each other, not leaving too many gaps. Playing between the wing line and also the 150 line. The Brussels centre is playing back on the T line from the centre, so he's cutting off the angle because of his plays, just playing in front of the 1 metre 50 line. We do have a timeout here. They want to discuss things over, see how they are. The Brussels team have taken a timeout with a different approach. It looks like they're trying to correct the lineup, trying to get the sense of the feel to see what's happening.
So let's see if Sporting can react to the first goal of Brussels. They want to score more goals. Now Sacramento with the ball on the left. That great shot, so close, because Mapreni can't react to that cross-court shot.
No, it was an unlucky one there. It's found itself out of bounds just at the last moment. Mapreni sets himself up on his left wing. Bouncing effort, cross-court.
Luis Antonio Miguel trying to score, directly out, ball possession now for Brussels team. Is Tom Van Hoff with the ball. Tom, number 5. Here we go. Another attempt trying to score, and it is the second goal for Brussels. It's now 0-2. He found the gap between the center and the right wing of the Sporting Club lineup.
Yeah, and they've scored both goals from bouncing efforts as well. That's where this Sporting CP team are getting punished. They need to be able to track this bouncing ball and figure out where it's coming from. Another bouncing effort straight into the hands of the Portuguese centre. Tries to quick return, but was always sending it out of bounds. Went out of bounds by the team line.
Ball possession now for Brussels. Mapreni with the ball trying to score the third one for Brussels team. Great defensive line effort now for Sporting. By Sporting is Sacramento, and now he found the gap in the defensive line of Brussels, so it's now 1-2 for Brussels, but Sporting gets the first one.
Yeah, there's only so long you can keep Sacramento from scoring. It's always inevitable, and unfortunately it has come early for the Brussels team. Can Sacramento start turning it up now? We've got 7 minutes and 5 seconds left on the clock in the first half. He's had one goal. It looks like he's searching for his second.
Yes, for sure he's searching for the second goal. Now great stop by Tom Van Hoff. Tom, he moves to the center now on the right, trying to find the gap, and it is another goal for Tom Van Hoff. So the distance is now of 2 goals between Sporting and Brussels, 1-2-3.
Yeah, we spoke about Sacramento searching for a second goal, and Van Hoff finds his. So he restores that 2-1 lead for the 3-1 lead, restores it to a 2-goal gap for the Brussels squad. He's a very experienced player, Van Hoff. He's had years of experience. He had the call up to come to this tournament. He hasn't really trained for the last 3 years, he was telling me, but you never really forget how to play goalball. especially when you're a player of his caliber as well.
Now opportunity for Sacramento, and it is the second goal for Sacramento. He was searching a new goal, and now he found it. It's the second one for Sacramento, and very similar to the first one.
Very similar to the first one there. Tom Van Hoff wanting to push it up. It looks like this is a mini battle between the pair throughout this game. It's going to be a Sacramento against Van Hoff game. It looks like Can Moplenny put his stamp onto the game as well. Brussels 1 goal to the good at the moment. Bouncing effort does give away the long ball penalty, Van Hoff, so he does have to now defend this 9-meter goal all by himself for one. Is it going to be the one man that we know, Sacramento, to bring it back to 3-3? Or is Luis Antonio Miguel going to step up?
Sacramento.
Ball is in the hands of Sacramento. Finds the back of the net.
And yes, it's a hat trick for Sacramento now. It's the third one. So 3-3 between Sporting and Brussels. Great match we are watching here at Complex Esportiu of Barcelona.
Yeah, really good goal there by Sacramento. Moplenny with a bouncing effort against Sacramento. Kicks it into the back of the centre. Picks it up, moves around the centre. Bouncing effort goes out of bounds on the Brussels right-hand post. Words coming in from the bench, fast and furious. They're not too happy. Van Hoff with a bouncing effort, searching for his third goal, finds the centre, passes off to Luis Antonio Miguel, takes it across to his left post.
Trying now, Luis Antonio Miguel, the ball directly out. So ball possession now for Brussels. Ball possession now for Moplenny on the left side, trying to get the first one. Ball directly out, so ball possession now for Sporting. Is now Sacramento trying to score. Sacramento, he wants the goal number 4. Now he's the one for Tom Van Hoff.
Yeah, Tom Van Hoff takes the ball to back centre. Centre moves slightly to his left, just to avoid getting the collision. Sacramento passes the ball out, parries it, picks it up on his right post, stays on his right post this time, opts to shoot, straight line shot, finds the hand
Directly to
and
the
on the post.
Yes. Hits the post. Now Moplenny with the ball. Moplenny trying to score. Now he moves to the center. Nice shot now by Moplenny, and is now new opportunity for Sacramento. Sacramento trying to score. Sacramento so close.
He's been the motorman of this game for this Sporting CP team, Sacramento, like he has been in all the other games. He has sat a few times, but when you're using that much energy like he does, you deserve a rest now and again. Timeout for the Brussels team. They need to gather their squad and they need to talk it through now. They need to figure out what they got to do. We're at a crucial part of this first half. We've got 4 minutes 31 left of the first half. The score is 3-3 at the moment, but the momentum is with the Sporting CP team in that man of Sacramento. Ball is in the backcourt with Tom Van Hoff, finding the Portuguese centre. Passes off to Luis Antonio Miguel on the left post. Bouncing effort across Tom Van Hoff. Dealt well with. Stands up, rotating, bouncing effort across the centre. Sacramento dips in behind the centre. The ball goes to ball over, so the Brussels team will get to reload and take a new shot. Ball gets dropped in front of Merprenny. Bouncing effort against the centre of the Sporting CP team. He's able to gather, pass the ball straight out of bounds. He didn't really know how long was left on the shot clock. They are just having an official clarification. I believe they're going to question if the ball landed in the court. If it landed in the court in the dead zone, it will be a high ball penalty. They've called it unsporting conduct because the height of the pass out of bounds. It's a harsh one to give. It's a really harsh one to give for the number 13 on the Sporting CP squad. But rules are the rules. Aurora knows them well. We've got Brussels with an opportunity to go 4-3. Can they beat number 13? It's Tom Van Hoff with the ball. He moves to his right post, sends the ball across the centre, finds the outer bounds. It now pumps up the Sporting CP team, ready to get the game back underway. Ball is in the hands of Sacramento on his right post. Bouncing effort against Merprenny, looking for a substitution. Tom Van Hoff will be making way. He's put a good shift in for this Brussels squad, scoring 2 of their 3 goals. It will be the number 7 from the Brussels team entering the field, which is Osmanai. He will be looking at making a difference for this Brussels squad. He's a big man. He does know how to stop the ball, and he's got very nice bouncing shots. He will complement Merprenny with his shooting and defensive ability. We've also got the number 4 still in the centre for the Brussels squad. Ball is in the left-hand post, hand of Merprenny, bouncing across court to Luis Miguel. Luis Miguel does handle the ball, picks it up, takes it back to his left post. So we're playing cross court against each other at the moment. Bouncing effort against Usmanai, testing him out. Dealt well with on the goal line. Usmanai, welcome to the game. First shot, cross the court to Sacramento. He's now back centre, around the centre, dips into the left pocket, finds straight line shot through the left pocket. Usmanai and the number 4 from Brussels did not communicate. They did not cover the gap. It's now 4-3 for this Sporting CP team, and it is Sacramento with his 4th goal of the game. Merprenny looking to, not Merprenny, sorry, the number 4 from Brussels looking to equal up the score. He can't do it. Sacramento gathers the ball, bouncing effort against the number 4 from Brussels, taking the ball back to Merprenny. He's around on the left-hand pocket, bouncing effort against Sacramento. He thinks the ball's up. It goes out of bounds. Sacramento gathers it on his right post. They're not giving me a moment to breathe in this game at the moment. Luis Miguel gets the ball from Sacramento, bouncing effort across the centre of Dismanai. Dismanai takes the ball back to centre, bouncing effort. Can he find the back of that? Yes, he can. The score is 4-4, scored by the number 4 from Brussels. Ball is in the hands on the left-hand side with Luis Miguel on the Sporting CP team. Bouncing effort across the Nile, the Brussels centre, passes the ball off to Usmanai. Usmanai on their right post, cross-court effort. It was always going out. It went out between the high ball line and the team line. Needs to do better on his orientation for that. Substitution call by the Sporting CP team. We've got number 13 making way. So we got David Antonio Varela making way And we do have entering the court of play number 7, which is Thomas Michello Delphine. He is entering the court, and it looks like he will slot in straight as a straight swap in the centre. We've seen Delphine play everywhere on the court this weekend. Ball is in the right-hand side with Sacramento. Bouncing effort through the pocket, does not get through Plenty. He is able to gather, is in his left side pocket. Bouncing effort, cross the centre, goes under the feet of Delphine, finds the back of the net. It is now 5-4. It is Brussels leading this game in the 5th to 6th place playoff match. Apologies, the scoreboard is saying 4-5. I was getting myself a little bit excited there. Ball is passed to Sacramento. Bouncing effort. McPlenty deals with that one, picks up on his left post. Counter bounce straight back to him, goes under the legs of Sacramento, rolls over the ball, deals with it well. Ball gets passed out of bounds by Delphine. So the ball does regain possession with Brussels, with McPlenty picking the ball up, asking his centre to come to retrieve the ball. Number 4 with the back centre for Brussels, bouncing effort, testing Delphine, beats him on the right-hand post, scores, and we are now 2 goals to the good for the Brussels team. The score is now 6-4. Luis Miguel looking to make something happen. We've got 1 minute 15 seconds left on the shot. Ball is in the left-hand post with McPlenty. Bouncing effort. Finds out on the opposite side of the court. Cross-court effort. Ball gets dropped in front of Luis Miguel. Sacramento with the pickup. Over on the left-hand post. Goes into the pocket. Bouncing. Straight effort. Trying to beat the number 4. Ball gets passed across to Usmanai on the right-hand side. Another cross-court effort. Finds the centre of Delphine. Sacramento picks the ball up, takes it to his right-hand side. Strong, searching effort, trying to beat Usmanai, but he's on his goal line. Hard to beat him. Number 4 for Brussels. Bouncing effort from the centre. Beats Delphine, but is backed up by Luis Antonio Miguel. Bouncing effort from Miguel, trying to beat Usmanai, does not. Handled well by Usmanai. Takes the ball to his right post. Straight run-up shot against the centre of Delphine. Quick return, bouncing effort, trying to beat the number 4 from Brussels. Does not, pushes the ball out of bounds. Ball is dropped in with McPlenty.
So 8 seconds left now. Last opportunity now for Brussels. And we will arrive now to the end of this first half. A brief pause and we will back with the second half. back in action at the international tournament, the match between Brussels and Sporting. The team from Belgium now winning 6-4 versus the Portuguese team. Let's see what both teams for us. The second half of the match. 12 minutes left, and then when this match will come to an end, we will have the battle for the third place. Niall, the battle for the third place.
Yeah, the battle for the third place is going to be really interesting. We've got Rostock, who failed to beat the really strong Polish Tomalika team yesterday in their semi-final, going up against the host of this tournament, Catalonia. But straight away we've got Brussels lead,
Yes.
taking on where they left off in their last half. They now push the goals out to 4. 3-goal lead, 7-4.
7-4 now for Brussels. So it's the first goal of this second half. Now Sacramento trying to score another goal for Sporting, trying to get closer from Brussels team, but it's not an easy.
Yeah, it's the tale of Sacramento's weekend. He's tried to do as much as he
Now
can. He finds the back of the net.
He finds the goal,
But
yes.
his fifth goal and Sporting CP's fifth goal. But what I'm mentioning is he needs help on that court. He can't do everything himself. He is the motor, but he needs his other teammates to step up to help him out on this court.
For sure. So let's see now another opportunity coming for Sacramento, trying to score, and now it's a great block by Justin Verplank. Justin Verplank now is with the ball Zemile, trying to get another goal. Great block by Sacramento.
A lot of instructions coming in from the bench there.
With the ball now, Tomas Machado Delfim. Great block by Verplank. On the center now, the ball is for Tom Van Hoff on the right, trying to score. Tom with that shot. Great block by Sacramento. Another powerful shot coming by number 4 of the Portuguese side. And now Sacramento scores another one. It's the 6th goal for Sacramento, so just one goal of difference between Brussels and Sporting CP.
Yeah, it's Sacramento's game to play. He scored all 6 of his Sporting CP's team's goals at the moment. Passes the ball to Sacramento from the centre.
Few seconds.
Bouncing effort, finds blocked out.
Great block now by Zemile. 10 minutes left. Tom Van Hoff on the left, trying to surprise the Portuguese defense. Great block by Sacramento another time. And now the ball is for Tomas Machado Delfim, trying to score. That straight line shot, directly out. It seems like he lost his orientation.
Yeah, he under-rotated on that one to send it out of bounds. Saved just before the centre line to stop the ball over. Bouncing effort. Cross the centre.
Yes, what a save now by Zemile. Now he's going to try another shot. Cross-court shot. Great block by Delfim. The ball now for Sacramento. He moves to his left. And up, and now it is another goal for Sacramento. Niall, 7-7, and it's the 7th goal for Sacramento.
7th goal for Sacramento. He is the man with hands on fire in this one.
Let's see if he can score another one now. Varela trying to score, and now the ball directly out, so ball possession now for Brussels.
Yeah, he made sure he'd pass the ball out in a good fashion in this one. he did pick up an unsportsmanlike penalty in the opening half for the way he passed the ball out to not concede the 10-second penalty. So he's got to watch himself because you can only get 2 of those. Long
Now
ball.
it's a long ball, yes. So big opportunity now for Sporting to get the comeback from 3 goals away now. They are 7-7. So Sacramento with the ball. He can score his goal number 8. Let's see.
Ooh,
Now,
it looks like
yes, there is.
Aurora's wanting to have a conversation.
Sacramento trying to score. Sacramento, and it is. It is the goal for Sacramento. So Sporting now take the lead. Sacramento with his 8th goal.
Yeah, Sacramento with his 8th goal. He's really put this team on his back throughout this game. I don't know what this Sporting CP would do without him.
What a player Sacramento is. So 8 goals today for him.
Yeah, he's a game changer as well. This game at halftime kind of looked like Brussels were starting to push on, put on the screws, go into cruise control. But Sacramento has turned the game on its head. Yeah, Sacramento's turned the game on its head, pushed it out, and was able to now get his team in the lead. They were 3 goals down at one stage. That is a 4-goal swing for Sacramento. Bouncing effort goes out to the right-hand side for Sacramento to gather.
For sure, the MVP so far is Sacramento. Let's see if he can continue with this dynamic. Now is a timeout for Brussels.
Timeout, yeah. It gives Brussels a chance to communicate and figure out what they've got to do defensively. They've got to figure out the defensive matchups and who's covering what. So currently, they're leaving gaps all over the court. It's a different Brussels team from the first half to the second half. So they need to go back to what they were doing quite well in the first half and try to keep the ball out of the hands of that man Sacramento. It is hard to get the ball out of his hand. Delphine, with the rotation effort, trying to test the Brussels defense.
Tom Van Hoff with the ball, trying a cross-court shot. Great block by Varela. The ball for Sacramento. He moves to his left. Now, what he's going to try. Nice shot by Sacramento, but also great block now by Mapreni with number 8. Now on the left, trying to score Mapreni. Great block by Varela. Ball possession now for Brussels.
Yeah, so I've had a quick substitution there by the Brussels team then.
Mapreni on the left, trying to score Mapreni, and now with a cross-court shot, he takes his time. Quick return now by Thomas Machado Delfin. Tom Van Hoff on the right wing, trying to score. Great block by Sacramento, and now Varela trying to score in the center with a 2-bounce shot. Great block by Tom Van Hoff.
Big kick there by Delphine to keep the ball. Has now found ball over. Ball's dropped in on the right hand side. Verplank with the ball.
Trying to score Verplank, and now quick shot by Varela. New opportunity now for Mapreni on the left side. Mapreni trying to get the goal number 8 for Brussels. Great movement now by number 4 by Sacramento. What a player. He is trying to score another one, and now a great block by Tom Van Hoff. Great stop.
Tom Van Hoff sending the ball up and over. It's the angles that he's sending these shots at Sacramento. It makes it really hard to defend. Tom Van Hoff spinning, trying to beat Delphine. Quick return coming in straight through the centre of the number 4 from the Brussels team. Passes the ball off to Maprenny. Maprenny rotation shot, bouncing. Can he beat Sacramento? No, he can't, not on this attempt.
Next attempt now for Sacramento, less than 7 minutes. Sacramento trying to score, great block by Verplank. Now, new opportunity for Zemile, for Maprenny. Maprenny trying to score, great block by Varela. Delphine, the center now, he moves to his right. Straight line shot, great block by Maprenny. Tom Van Hoff on the right wing, trying to surprise Varela. Great block by the number 13 of the Portuguese team. Now it's Sacramento with a new shot. Great block by Tom Van Hoff.
Yeah, nice stop there by Tom. It looked like his feet just got there in time.
Now it is a timeout for Sporting CP. So let's see what team can get the win now. By the moment, Sporting winning only 1 goal. 7-8 for the Portuguese team of Duarte Barreto.
Yeah, they're already up by 1 goal at the moment, but they've come from 3 goals down to be up by 1. So it's now going to be who can make the next run. This game is all about runs and who can sustain that run as well, or who can stop the run. So currently it looks like the Brussels team have stopped the run of Sacramento, but is he going to get another one, or is someone else on his team going to step up? Delphine with the bouncing effort, blocked out of bounds. That's what I feel like the Sporting CP team are waiting on, is someone else to step up to help that man Sacramento.
Tom Van Hoff directly out the ball right now. Ball possession for Sporting, and now Sacramento. A powerful shot coming for him. He moves to his right. Sacramento trying to score. Great block now by Maprenny. Number 8 in the center. Great move and also great block by Sacramento. He's doing an excellent match now. The number 4 of Sporting CP. Delphine, and it is the goal for Delphine. So now it's 7-9. Delphine found the gap between the center and the left winger of Brussels. 7-9 for the Portuguese team.
And that's what we've spoken about. Delphine has now stepped up and helped Sacramento with that scoring load. It's a whole burden off Sacramento's shoulders from the shooting aspect when there's another shooting threat on the court for the Sporting CP team. Ball is in the hands of Tom Van Hoff. Swooping, bouncing effort. Can he find the back of the net? It bounces off Delphine's feet, comes across the court to Sacramento on his right post, sets himself up. Bouncing effort, trying to beat Van Hoff, finds the legs of Van Hoff.
Ball possession now for Sporting. Ball possession for the Portuguese team. 7-9 for them. Great result right now. They were losing by 3 goals at the beginning of this second half. Now Delphine trying to score another goal. Great block by Verplank. Timeout now, another one, less than 5 minutes, Niall.
Yeah, less than 5 minutes to go. It looks like this Sporting CP team They've stepped up and went into another gear and left Brussels behind, especially in this second half, cutting out that 2-goal deficit. It went up to 3 goals. Now they're up by 2. So currently it looks like we're at a 5 to 1 goal ratio in this second half, which is perfect and playing into the hands of this Sporting CP squad. Brussels, they can make a run. It is only 2 goals. They can make their run. There's plenty of time to go.
For sure they can make it. So let's see now. Mapreni trying to score. Great block by Sacramento. Number 4 now trying to score another goal. He moves to his left. Great cross-court shot. Great block by Verplank. Now the ball is for Tom Van Hoff. Tom Van Hoff with a great move and a great block also by Delphine. We have Zemail in the center for Brussels. Ball directly out. Possession for Mapreni. Mapreni with the ball. Now Zemail. He moves to his right. Great shot and also great save by Varela, trying to make a shot. Quick shot, and now possession also for Brussels. Another time. Mapreni trying to score. Great block by Sacramento.
Really nice block by Sacramento. Takes the ball into his right-hand pocket. Bouncing effort. Ball is up. It is gathered by Van Hoff. Swooping, low, bounce. Wasn't really troubling. Delphine with a cross-court effort. Out by around midpoint between the team line and high ball line. Got a substitution for the team from Brussels.
Brussels, yes. It is a personal penalty now for Tom Van Hoff. He can score, Tom Van Hoff, and it is the 8-9 for Brussels now. Only 1 goal of distance.
Can it be the start of Brussels' run to go back in the lead, or Sporting CP, are they going to be able to hold on? Ball is in the hands of Sacramento's rotating effort across the centre, finds the centre's gut straight away.
Now timeout for Brussels.
Interesting timeout call there by Brussels, using timeout there. The momentum shifting back to Brussels. I wouldn't have used my timeout. I'd be saving my timeout for the closing stages. Now they only have 1 timeout remaining. They do have substitutions to use, but a timeout is a better chance to be able to communicate to your team. So a bit of an inexperienced timeout there, I would say. I would have saved that for later on in the game, especially when momentum coming back to you. But gives Sporting CP a chance to gather their thoughts, figure out defensive assignments and information coming in from their bench to let them know, keep their shots legal, let's not lose this game through penalties. Bouncing effort, cross to Delphine. Delphine does gather with that ball nicely, picks the ball up, moves to his left post. Bouncing effort, searching, does not beat the centre.
Trying now. Zemail to score the 9th goal for Brussels. Great block now by Delphine. The ball for Sacramento on the right post.
Bouncing
Trying
effort.
to score, and it is the goal number 10 for Sporting and the goal number 9 for Sacramento. What a match he's doing. 2 goals of difference right now.
Yeah, and that's because this Brussels squad gave them a timeout to use, gave them a free timeout where they were able to communicate. We've got players lost on the court. They have found where they needed to be. Van Hoff with a bouncing effort.
Great block by Varela.
Yeah.
Now Varela requires the attention of the referees.
Yeah, it looks like he took the ball in the face there.
Yes.
So, dislodged his eye shades. You need to when you're playing goalball, you don't really want to be seeing any form of light coming through the eye shades because it can be distracting. You want to be able to have complete blackout just to make sure that you are concentrating fully on what's in front of you.
So let's see now, number 7 Delphine trying to score. Now substitution for Brussels. Tom Van Hoff out, and who enters now is Justin Verplank.
It looks like it might be a straight swap for these pair. Verplank has played quite a lot of minutes on the wing, but he can also play in the centre position as well.
Yes.
Let's figure out where they're going to be. We know Maprenni's never going to really go in the centre. But Denial is also a player that can play multiple positions as well.
Let's see. Now is Zemail trying to score. Ball possession now for Sporting. 2 minutes and 15 seconds. Now it's another goal for Sacramento. A straight line shot, and Maprenni can catch the ball. So it's 8-11.
Yeah, that should ice the game for the Sporting CP team. Brussels really need to have a shake-up if they want to make something happen in these dying stages of the game. Delphine with a bouncing effort, searching. Justin Verplank spinning. Can he make a difference?
10 goals for Sacramento.
10 goals for Sacramento out of the 11. Tell you what, you can't ask for much more. He's doing a lot. He's making sure that he's doing.
Sacramento versus Brussels.
It is. It's Sacramento versus Brussels at the moment. Delphine has chipped in. But let's not forget the defensive effort by the rest of the Sporting CP team. They have also stopped the ball. Delphine has come on. Yes, he let a couple goals in to start with, but he's really settled in to that left wing position. And the number 13 for Sporting CP has had a really nice game in centre. We did see him let that unsportsmanlike penalty get in his way, so he did come off for a little bit. But just to gather his thoughts, come back in. Delphine on the left-hand side with the ball, bouncing effort. Can he beat Maprenni? No, he cannot.
Now Maprenni with the ball on the left side. Great block by Varela. Ball possession for Sacramento. He wants another goal, but now great block by Zemail. The number 4 of Brussels trying to score. He wants more, and now it is. It's 9-11 for Brussels now. Great shot by Zemail. So 2 goals of difference.
2 goals difference. This is what we said. Brussels needed to make something happen, and something happened fast. So they've got themselves a goal, pulled it back to within 2. Timeout for Brussels. Yes. They've used their last timeout of the game.
Last time out for Brussels. 2 goals away from Sporting. So the team from Belgium, they need 2 goals to reach Sporting CP right now. The team of Fion Stack now is giving instructions to the boys. So let's see if there is an immediate effect. Great block now by Sacramento. Ball possession for Sporting. Sacramento with the ball on the right side of the goal, defended by Sporting, trying with that cross-court shot. Great block now by Verplank. Verplank trying to score. Great block by Sacramento. Less than a minute.
Less than a minute left to play.
The ball now for Delphine. 50 seconds. Ball directly out. Ball possession for Brussels. They need 2 goals.
And they need 2 goals fast as well.
Yes.
They need to be able to get the ball back.
Semail trying to score. Great block by Delphine now. Ball possession for him on the left. Trying to score the goal, and great block now by Verplank when another substitution coming. Who leaves the court now is Verplank, and who enters is Tom Van Hoff, trying to get 2 goals in 36 seconds.
This is why I would have liked to have one of my timeouts left within the last minute of play. I wouldn't want to be going into this tight game with no timeouts to use. So the Belgian coaching staff really need to think about this for the future, to have timeouts ready to use. Yes, they've used it for Van Hoff. Can he make a difference? Bouncing effort across the centre.
So close. Yes, great block by Varela. Now Sacramento taking his time. Sacramento trying to score. Great block by Van Hoff, and another substitution. Another substitution. Tom Van Hoff.
Oh, they've had a whistle from the bench.
Yes.
They've used too many substitutions. It's going to be a team penalty. Aurora's just reviewing it, but it looks like they've had too many substitutions.
Yes.
I can recall, they brought Maprenny in. You're allowed 4 substitutions during the game. One in the first half, like the timeouts, is use it or lose it. You're allowed as many substitutions at half time. She's going over to the Belgian bench, the Brussels bench, to let them know.
So Tom Van Hoff.
It's been a correction.
Yes.
They did have 1 substitution remaining, it looks like. This is what the good thing about goalball is. The referees are also on it as well. They will review the information given to them. Okay, so it has been classed as a delay of game. Van Hoff has been brought back onto the court.
So it's a personal penalty for Sporting, and number 8 is Maprenny to defend this personal penalty that is going to shot now. Sporting. Sacramento with the ball in the center. Maprenny defending. Sacramento trying to score, and it is another goal for Sporting, and now it's 9-12 for the Portuguese team.
9-12. This is what we were talking about as well. There's now no timeouts left, no substitutions left for this team from Belgium, from Brussels. They've got to play out the rest of the game now by themselves, without the coaching staff. See the game out. The game has been iced by that man Sacramento.
And that's it. Sporting wins the match. It's 9-12 versus Brussels. So we will do a brief pause, and we will come with the next match for the 3rd and the 4th position. We are back at the International Goalball Tournament. Now, big match coming, Niall, because Once Catalunya face Hansa Rostock in the match for the third and the fourth place. So, what a match we have.
Yeah, this is the premier match of the day. This is the win this game, go to the finals in Berlin later on this year. We've got two really strong teams. They were both unlucky in their semi-finals yesterday, both being on the losing side. But they have now regrouped for this bronze medal game. This is going to be a big game for both these squads.
Yes.
Can the host nation, first time entering this tournament, make it to the finals in their first year, or can a veteran team and experienced squad of our Rostock make their way back to the dance again, which they're normally at?
Yes. Let's see now. Number 8, Philipp Schrader, trying to score the first one for the German team. Catalunya wants to get the ticket for the first time ever to a final stage of the Champions League. They are dreaming right now.
They're dreaming right now. They're on cloud 9. They're in an opportunity match to be able
And
to
now the first goal for Hansa Rostock. It is the first goal of the match, so the German team take the lead right now, 0-1.
Yeah, the ball bounced under Sergi there, and it found the back of the net. It's ill-timed bouncing defence on that one. So we've got on the Rostock team, we've got Philip, we've got Fabian, and we've got John Turloff, who...
And now the second goal for Hansa Rostock. It's 0-2 with a straight line shot. Surprised now Jenis Quiroga. So 2 goals of difference now for Hansa Rostock, for the German team.
I do wonder if the pressure's got to this host club of Catalonia. 2 quick goals early on conceded. John Turloff with a big straight line effort, blocked, held on to.
Felix Vargas trying to score the first one for Catalunya. Great block now by Philipp Schrader. Trying now Fabian Thiem to score another goal for Hansa Rostock. And there is a great block now by Sergi Baron.
Yeah, passes the ball off to his left winger. Concedes
Now
a
it's
long
a long
ball
ball
penalty.
penalty conceded by Catalunya versus Hansa Rostock. So this is a bad first 2 minutes for Catalunya.
It's a nightmare start for the host club.
Trying to score John, and it is the third goal for Hansa Rostock. Now it's very difficult to Catalunya to win the match. They need a reaction. They have time. They have a lot of minutes. But it's 0-3 right now.
You can see the joy in the Rostock team, and you can see the frustration in the Catalonian team. Felix Vargas bouncing the ball off the floor with anger. He wants to get his team going. They have played a really good tournament, Catalonia, in their first edition of the Champions League. They want to come into the next stage. They've got to shake up the squad right now. They've got players on the bench that have played throughout this tournament, but so does this Rostock team. It looks like it was a really good addition, switching Philip onto the right-hand wing.
Yes, Philip is on the right wing. So Felix Vargas trying to score. Great block by Philip. Maybe they were looking for a more defensive line, but they are 3 goals now in the first 2 minutes. Ball possession for Catalunya. Ball possession now for Felix Vargas, trying to score the first goal for Catalunya. Great block by Fabian Thiem. Ball now for John Turloff. John trying to score a great block by Sergi Baron. Catalunya wants the first goal of the match for them.
Feel like if they get a goal early, it will help settle their nerves into this game. Currently, they're playing nervous, they're playing timid against a clinical team of Rostock that will just make you punish.
Trying to score now. Denis Quiroga, great block by Philip. Ball possession for John Turlov. John trying to get the goal number 4 directly out. Carlos Estrañ and Eduard Martinez trying to find some solutions. It's a difficult game for Catalonia. Both teams face each other during this tournament, and Hansa Rostock take the win. Niall.
Yeah, so they're trying to change up something, see how they can play. Really nice little quiet movement shot there. Finds the back of Sergi, just taps him on the shoulder for a quick rotation from 3 meters. Get the shot off. John Turloff, back centre, clears way. Can he beat him? No, he can't.
Denis trying to score directly out. Ball possession now for Hansa Rostock, for the German team. John Turlov on the left. John trying to score. John, great block by Denis. Fast reaction now. The number 3 of Catalonia. Ball possession for Hansa Rostock. John Turlov. Another powerful shot coming. John, great block by Denis.
Yeah, backed up there by Sergi. It looked like he needed that help there. Moved across to the right wing. Pushed the ball out of bounds from Fabian. Ball's going to be dropped in front of Philip on the right-hand wing of the Rostock team. Fabian moves to his right, clears the centre spot position.
Ball possession now for Felix Vargas, trying Catalonia to react, trying to get at least 1 goal to get into the match. To come. John Turlov, great block by Sergi Baron, and now Denis catches the ball. Number 3 trying to score. Great block by Fabian. Now John, great stop. Felix Vargas. Block out now. Ball possession for Hansa Rostock. What a difficult match for the boys of Carlos Estrañ.
Yeah, it's a really difficult one for them. It's hard to break down this Rostock team, especially when they're playing such a strong defensive line as well. They're not giving away any gaps at the moment.
Great block by the defensive line of Catalonia. Denis Quiroga trying to score. Directly out.
They've started to settle themselves into this game again now, Catalonia. Yes, it was 3 quick goals, but they've not conceded in a short space of time, so they should be taking some good movements from that. Now, can they start chipping away at the goal deficit? Felix Vargas with a bouncing effort, blocked out of bounds. It will go to ball over, so they will get to shoot again to try to add a bit of pressure onto this Rostock team. It doesn't look like they feel any pressure.
Great block by Fabian Diem right now. Hansa Rostock preparing a substitution. Reino Tiede will be the next player to enter to this match. Now, Denis Quiroga trying to score. Denis with the next attempt directly out. Ball possession for Hansa Rostock. John Turlov with the ball. John Turlov trying to score, and it is the 0-4 for Hansa Rostock. So they get another goal.
Yeah, it was a well set up goal there by the Rostock team. Philip gave him a nice fake run onto the right hand side. Bouncing effort doesn't trouble Fabian. Passes the ball off to his left hand side of John Choloff, looking to beat them with speed down the line, but does find the body rather than the open gap.
Felix Vargas, he moves now to his left. Another time to the right, trying to score Felix Vargas. Great block by John Turlov with the ball, and it is another goal. Sergi touched the ball, and the ball enters to the goal defended by Catalunya. Now, Carlos Estrany is doing a substitution.
It looks like
Sergi Baron leaves the court, and who enters is Juan Carlos Garcia, 0-5 for Hansa Rostock.
Yeah, that was a really tough opening period there for Sergi. His defensive stance was sending the ball back, and Felix Vargas wasn't back in his spot. So normally that ball would have been passed straight into Felix Vargas. He would have been able to collect it, stand up, get the shot back off. But because Felix Vargas was not back in his spot, Sergi did what he could do to get something onto the ball, but just found the back of the net. He's had a really rough opening period. Pressure does get to some players, especially these pressure situations where if you win, you get the bronze medal, but if you lose, your team does not go to the finals later on this year.
So ball possession now for Catalunya. Great block by Hansa Rostock. Next opportunity, another time for Felix Vargas. Another shot coming. Great shot by Felix Vargas.
Yeah, I just feel like this Catalonia team, they're not really pushing and pulling players. They're just trying to shoot, trying to score on every shot, which is never going to work with a team like this.
Trying to score another goal, Hansa Rostock. Less than 6 minutes to the end of this first half. Now Jenny is trying to score. Great block by John Turlov. Ball possession for John Turlov.
We've just got the official at the moment checking through eye shades.
Of Chinese. Now, all okay, game on. So ball possession for John Turlov, trying to score the 6th goal for the German team. Let's see. John trying to score. Great block by Juan Carlos Garcia, trying to get the ball. And now ball possession for Hansa Rostock another time. Ball possession now for John Turlov. Another shot coming for number 3 or not. So it will be Philip Schrader, number 8. Now on the left, trying to surprise Juan Carlos Garcia. Great block by the number 6 of Catalunya. Fast attack now by Fabian. And now great block, number 1, to the shot made by Felix Vargas. Next attempt coming for John Turlov, number 3 from Germany, trying to score, and great block by Juan Carlos Garcia. Ball now to Genis. He moves to the right. He tried a cross-court shot. Great block by Fabian. 5 minutes left.
Yeah, 5 minutes to go in this first half.
John Turlov. John Turlov. Great block by Felix. Great block now by John. Another time. Ball possession for John.
Felix does want to keep the game moving quite fast. He's looking as soon as he gathers that ball in a nice position.
And now it's another goal for John Turlov. A mistake for Catalunya. The ball goes up and goes through Juan Carlos Garcia and Genis Quiroga. So it's now 0-2 6 for Hansa Rostock.
0-6 to Rostock. They're letting the game get away from them, this Catalonian team. It's starting to get out of reach. We've got plenty of time to play, but I just don't see how they're going to break down this Rostock team. I don't see where the goals are going to come from.
I don't know. Great block now by Hansa Rostock. Ball possession for Catalunya. Ball possession for Felix Vargas. Trying to score Catalunya another goal. Sorry, the first goal.
Yeah, they're looking to try to open their account, but currently Rostock keeps saying transactions declined.
Great block by Janis. Trying to score, and now it's a long ball. Long ball penalty for Hansa Rostock. So Janis Quiroga trying to defend the 9-meter wide goal of Catalunya. Let's see if John Turlov can score right now. Niall with a 7th goal now. Really difficult for Catalunya.
It will make it very difficult, and it starts turning into a bit of...
Fabian trying to score, and it is the 7th goal for Hansa Rostock. It's now Fabian, the goal scorer for the German team.
Yeah, all players on the German squad are on the scoring sheet. They're making things happen. On the counter side, it just looks like nothing's happening for this Catalonian team. Maybe the moment's got to them. Sometimes pressure makes diamonds, sometimes it just makes sand. So see what happens later on in this game. Hopefully we can see some diamonds coming out from this Catalonian team. We've got a lot of spectators coming out to see their home club compete, and they don't want to see this team get mercied in a bronze medal game. But currently, this Rostock team, they're playing angry right now. They're playing very angry. They wanted to be in the final. They didn't want to have to qualify today. They wanted to qualify yesterday. So unfortunately, this Catalonian team is having to put up with the wrath of Rostock.
Rostock, they want to be at the finals of Berlin. Now, Juan Carlos Garcia trying to catch the ball is Janis on the left, trying to get the first goal for Catalunya. Great block now by Philip. The ball for John Turlov. John trying to score. John, great block by Felix Vargas.
Yeah, there is gaps though on the court. I feel really anxious for this Catalonian squad. There's angles in that pocket that they're not covering if the shot is coming from that movement, which we see John loves to do. So he's already stepped all the way across. He's looking to cut it back across, flicks up, but on his side pocket, so from his left wing into the pocket, from that movement, it is open. Catalonia need to close the door and stop.
Philip trying to score. Great block by Juan Carlos Garcia. 2 minutes and a half left. Now ball possession for John Turlov. He moves to the left. Next attempt coming for John Turlov, and it is the goal number 8 for Hansa Rostock. Catalunya can't do anything versus this amazing attack, versus this amazing level of goal ball we are seeing of Hansa Rostock.
And where did John Turlov score? He scored in the gap that I've just previously mentioned. The Catalonia need to do something to close that gap. Stop giving free entry. You got to make them pay to come in today. Looks like we got a little bit of a court repair going on. I'm surprised we've not had too many court repairs. The volunteers and the organisers have been really on it this weekend between games, checking the court, making sure that everything is laid down correctly. But throughout the game, you're going to get some court repairs. These players we've seen move with such velocity, they will rip up the tape, and the string will get exposed. It's quick, easy, fixed. The tape pulls up.
Yes.
That's what the perk about this sport is. We're a disposable court. We can pick it up, we can move it. It doesn't really matter too far. We don't have to worry about these painted on lines. We bring our lines ourselves.
So, game on right now. Now ball possession for Hansa Rostock. John Turlov. He moves to the left, trying to score the goal number 9 for Hansa Rostock. Great block now by Janice. Hansa Rostock need 2 more goals. Janice trying with that straight line shot, and there is it. The first goal for Catalunya. The first goal for Janice Quiroga. He found the gap between the right wing and the center of Hansa Rostock. It's 1-8 right now. Now a high ball.
We've not seen many high balls from this Rostock team. I think they were angry that they thought that goal was a high ball on the other side. So now is an opportunity for Catalonia to get themselves back into the game, coming from and scoring 2 quick goals.
Yes. Janice Quiroga trying to score. John Turlov defending. Janice with the ball. Great block by John Turlov.
It turned into an easy block for the Catalonian team. If I was the Catalonian bench, I would have called timeout. They could see what was happening. They need to use their timeouts. They're still 7 goals down. They're still flirting with a mercy loss in a bronze medal game. We do not want to see that happen. Bouncing effort across the centre, well gathered. Felix Vargas on the right post, bouncing, smooth shot, cross Fabian. He's opting to shoot himself back centre, bouncing. Felix Vargas is standing up, trying to get the ball going. Finds the out of bounds on the Rostock right-hand post. Timeout by Rostock.
Timeout for both teams.
Big opportunity missed there by the Catalonian
Yes.
team, not being able to convert on that penalty.
It is really difficult for Catalonia to score goals, and a big chance they have to score that penalty and they miss it. So it's a really difficult game for them. It is true. It could be the first time ever they can qualify for the final stage of Champions League. They have it yesterday because they do a great match into the semifinals, but today it's really difficult versus Hansa Rostock.
Yeah, it really is. And just to mention, you got to take your gifts when they're given to you. So Catalonia have to capitalise on those free gifts that Rostock passed out. But the ball is with Philip, bouncing effort, across the centre, covered by Felix Vargas, who goes to his back centre. Counter bouncing effort, trying to beat Philip
block
on the post. John is cheering his teammate on. He's a really good teammate. He understands how to pump your own team up.
John trying to score. John trying to get another one. Great block by Janice. Less than a minute. Janice trying to score. Great block by Fabian, and now the ball directly out. Ball possession for Catalunya. Janice with the ball on the left wing. Great block. Now ball possession for Hansa Rostock.
Yeah, another free shot for Hansa Rostock to be able to make something happen. Movements by this Rostock team all the time, nearly movement on every shot.
Less than 30 seconds for the end of this first half. Janice directly out. Felix Vargas with the ball. Felix Vargas trying to score. Directly out. Philip trying to score another goal for Hansa Rostock. Now, one last opportunity maybe for Catalonia in this first half, trying to score Felix Vargas. 5 seconds left.
It's
John.
enough time for John to
Yes.
get a decent shot off.
John Turlov. 5 seconds. Trying to score John. Here we go. Another shot. Great block by Catalonia. Now it's time. It's the final of the first half. Hansa Rostock is winning 1-8. 1-9. 1-8.
1-8. So 7 goal deficit at the moment.
Second half about to start between Hansa Rostock and Catalonia. The German team at the moment is winning 8-1 versus the Catalan team, the hosts. So they need 3 more goals. A really high level of goal ball by Hansa Rostock at the first half, Niall.
Yeah, huge level of goal ball by Hansa Rostock there. Sergi has come back into the game for the Catalan team. He did have a really rough opening half. Good big block out to start the second half for the Rostock team. Yeah, they've got 3 goals to go for if they want to end this game early before the end of regulation.
Great block now by Sergi, who is now playing at the left wing.
Yeah, and the Catalonian team has just under 12 minutes, so around 11 minutes, to make this game theirs and see what they can do. But it's going to need a lot of work to get themselves back into the game.
Yes. A miracle. John Turlov trying to score. Great block for Juan Carlos Garcia. Juan Carlos trying to find the gap. Great block by they were asking for a long ball, but there's nothing. Juan Carlos Garcia, the ball now for Felix Vargas. Felix with the ball, hits the post. Big opportunity lost for Catalonia.
Yeah, it's a big opportunity there. They could have really done with that goal. Bouncing effort from Philip across the centre, dealt with well. It looked like a setting bounce, just testing.
Felix, another opportunity for him now. It is the goal for Fabian Diem. It is the goal. He found the gap between the center and the right winger of Catalonia. So it's 9-1 right now for the German team.
Yeah, the Catalonian team looked like they were a little bit annoyed that it wasn't called a high ball, but you still have to play to the whistle of the referee, even if you blocked it, and then they called it a high ball, then you get the penalty. The worst thing you can do is just stop playing and let the ball go in the net.
Felix Vargas trying to score another goal. Directly out. Ball possession for Rostock. On the left, John Turlov. What he's going to try. Great stop now by Juan Carlos Garcia. Ball possession for him in the center with a powerful shot by Juan Carlos. Great block by Philip. John Turlov trying to score another goal, and it is the goal number 10 for Hansa Rostock. They are only 1 goal away from the win.
Yeah, Catalonia is going to be in survival mode now. They've got to try to stem the bleeding and try to get back into the game. Try to create the gap back out so they don't get mercied.
Yes.
We've got Fabian with a bouncing effort.
Great block by Felix Vargas with that cross-court shot.
It's character time now. How can their characters respond?
Now ball possession another time for Catalonia. Another ball possession now for Sergi Baron. Sergi trying to score, directly out. Ball possession for the German team. They need 1 goal more. Is now Philip trying to score on the right side, trying to surprise Catalonia, and it is Hansa Rostock take the win. Hansa Rostock with this 11-1 finally beat Catalonia. 9 minutes and a half left. What a match by Hansa Rostock, and they get the ticket for the finals of Berlin. Congratulations to Hansa Rostock, and also because Catalonia do a great tournament. So a brief pause and we will back with the next match, with the final of this international tournament.